Hi everyone, my name is Lucy. Welcome to my channel Simple Sunday Afternoons. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how I make a French style stuffed chicken breast. This is a very delicious and wonderful recipe, and I'm going to be accompanying this chicken breast with a French style potato salad. So please join me in my kitchen to make this wonderful and delicious recipe. For this recipe, I'm going to be preparing 4 boneless and skinless chicken breasts cut in the middle to make 8 portions. For the stuffing of the chicken, I'm going to be using 8 ounces or 227 grams of white mushrooms. I wiped them clean and sliced them. For many of us, this is a new ingredient. This is called leek. I'm using the white portion of a leek. This is like a giant green onion. It must be in the same family as the onions and the chives, but I'm using only the white portion. One cup or 250 milliliters of chicken broth. 1/2 of a cup or 118 milliliters of dry white wine. 3 tablespoons or 45 milliliters of vegetable oil. 4 medium mashed garlic cloves. 1 tablespoon or 3 grams of minced fresh parsley. 1 tablespoon or 15 milliliters of lemon juice. 1/2 of a tablespoon or 4 grams of mashed fresh thyme. And salt and pepper to my taste. And these are some of the ingredients that we're going to be using to make this delicious French style stuffed chicken breast. The first thing I'm going to be doing is cutting the chicken breast into portions. Then we're going to be trimming the chicken breast. Any loose meat we're going to reserve because this meat is what we're going to be using for the stuffing. Reserve this trimming in a small bowl to be processed in the food processor later on. Then I'm going to slice each breast horizontally, stopping about 1/4 of an inch from the edges, so the halves remains attached. I'm going to open up each breast, and then I'm going to cover with plastic wrap and pound it to an even 1/4 of an inch thickness, more or less. Just make sure you use the flat portion of your mallet when you pound your chicken. We don't want to break the breast. We're going to try to form a rectangle from each breast, trimming the edges. Remember, these edges is part of the stuffing. So we're going to place it in the small bowl with the other trimmings. I'm placing all the trimmings in the food processor and I'm going to convert them into a ground meat. Then place it into a bowl and set aside until it's time to work with it. In the meantime, I'm going to heat about 1/2 of the vegetable oil in high temperature in a skillet. Once the oil is really hot, I'm going to add the mushrooms and I'm going to lower the temperature to medium and let it brown. It will take close to 10 minutes for the mushrooms to be fully cooked. Once the mushrooms are completely done, then I'm adding the rest of the vegetable oil and I'm adding the leek, stirring constantly until the leek becomes soft and tender. Once the leeks are tender and translucent, then I'm adding the thyme and the garlic. Let it cook for about a minute or two. Then turn off the stove. I'm going to transfer this mixture to the food processor. I'm going to chop the mushroom mixture together with the lemon juice. Just give it 2 or 3 pulses and then it's ready. Then this mushroom mixture is going to be mixed with the ground meat. Sprinkle some salt and pepper to your taste. Sprinkle the parsley leaf and mix well everything together. I'm going to be preparing 8 portions of chicken breast. So I divided the mixture in equal portions. I made a little bowl for each portion and then I'm going to spread with a spatula each portion over the chicken breast. Roll each breast as tightly as possible without squeezing out the filling. Tie each roll with kitchen twine and sprinkle some salt and pepper. Make sure both sides are seasoned with the salt and pepper. Using very little oil, perhaps 2 tablespoons of olive oil or vegetable oil, fried the chicken to brown them in all of the sides. Make sure the pan is big enough to accommodate all of the pieces together. Wait until one side is browned to turn them to the other side. It will take each side about 4 minutes to brown completely before you can turn them to the other side. Once the chicken is completely brown in all of the sides, then we add the chicken broth, the white wine, and let it become to a boil. Lower the temperature to low, cover and let it simmer for 20 minutes. Then we remove the chicken and place it into the serving platter. And we're going to be making a sauce for the chicken, and it requires 2 tablespoons or 10 milliliters of Dijon mustard mixed with 2 tablespoons or 56 grams at room temperature of butter, with salt and black ground pepper. And I'm using very little salt, perhaps 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add this mixture to the sauce that was left over in the pan. Now we can increase the temperature of the stove to high, and we're going to let this liquid reduce to about 1/2 of a cup. It will take perhaps 7 to 10 minutes. See, it's forming a thick consistency liquid or gravy-like. I'm going to remove the twine from the rolls of the chicken, and I'm going to pour the sauce over the chicken. When I'm serving the chicken, I make sure I spoon 2 or 3 tablespoons over the chicken before serving. The perfect combination for this chicken is the French style potato salad, which I'm placing the link right below in the description of this video. Buen provecho, and I hope you really like this recipe and that you try it soon. Don't be afraid of testing or trying new things. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. That way you can receive my emails every time I post a new video. So thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon.